just doing its once per day thing at any random moment. And here I thought I was clever, starting 1 hour late from now on. But nope. It's the giant crab, you see. Comcast got frightened by the giant crab. The giant crab that opened the door for me. Where'd it go anyway? Up here, maybe. I can't thrust here. Okay. I'll leave it for now. On the off chance I gotta come back here. That's crab, isn't it? Giant crab for boss fight, yep, and those are crab legs. Oh! Critical O2 intake. Just to make me suck up my air. Wait, hold on. Am I immune so long as I don't face it? Wait, hold on. What? Oxygen, where'd you go? It didn't take the oxygen, I don't think. Could I get her info? Bae Dong-soo, research lead from South Korea. A loner, and not so humble as to hide it. Dr. Bae held court up in the geology module. It looks like the hat wall swallowed him up, then spit him out. I can see the look on his face. Floor yawning wide open beneath his patent leather feet, his precious papers fluttering all around. Mother Nature's a harsh mistress, and when she comes knocking, it's from every possible angle. Only 45% O2, and dropping fast. Hey, Robbie. Comcast got scared, see. Okay, one of you is gonna be a corpse. Oh, there's no door. Is this insta-death then? Because there's... Oh, here we go. And I'm still losing O2. This is a hallucination, right? Hallucination? 10% remaining. Oh no. Have I got air here? Is there any air? Evac pod status. Cause I'm about to die. Oh good, there's flares. Good to know.
Reaching the surface was off the table, physically or otherwise. So it's simple. Hitch a sub to Compass 2 and hope others did the same.
Wait. Am I really gonna try to hitch a sub? With 2% oxygen? %0 remaining. Back to normal. Well, new death discovered, I guess. Don't waste it. Ugh. Oh, and it starts me off with max oxygen. That's nice of it. We could call that a tactical death. But you know what? There's still more stuff I haven't found. I got 2 IDs, but I'm missing everything else. And there's so much in the next chapter. Alright, going back to From the Outside. Especially since Comcast was nice enough to donk out partway through. So I kinda gotta.
From the outside, the structure seemed intact. So I figured whoever's inside might... Well, maybe it's okay.
Super missile,
We
door
ran all
turns
kinds of
green.
drills. And you believe you know what to expect. But once I got inside, where it's familiar and you should feel safe.
So, can I use
Even
this?
though I
Can't
had to,
use this?
those first few steps weren't easy.
Okay then. Last time I took the closest door. This time I'll try supply storage. Methane pipe object. What I get? Doubt break. Aw, feelings. Our first casualty, and now we have your, what is this? Flask? Tin flask? There was a lot less drinking in the hab than you might think. Something about the pressure equalization made the effects more unpleasant, the aftermath too. Russ claimed never to have touched a drop in his life, and I have no reason to doubt him. Still, more than once I saw him hold this flask to his lips when anxious. Like a bone-dry rosary. He said it was his mother's, but the story ended there. I kept the flask once. Okay, so I'm guessing everyone has an ID to discover, and a relic. And that is all I missed out on. However, that is a hanging suit, and this looks like... Does that not look like a dive suit? That last icon on the right. But I saw no interaction thing, then probably not. %64% O2, so I'll take you now. And then you pop up, but I can't interact with you. Can't interact with him either. I guess it's just a ghost. Or a shadowing to the hallucination later on. Is there nothing else here though? Because I don't see anything else that I could interact with that I might have missed the first time around. Just flares. It sure does give me lots of flares, doesn't it? Gotta come here and find Susie before the crowd moves away. And that's just a flare. Just bottles. Okay, let's see the crab move. Come on, crab. Dance for us. Oh, it goes up. And I can't chase it. And it's at that point where Comcast got scared the first time and had to end stream. Because Comcast is afraid of crabs. Okay, good. So if I'm not facing it, it can't attack my face. Brilliant. Okay, so I found the way to avoid all damage. Simply look away from dangers, and if they can't attack your face, then cool. Over 50% O2 this time. Okay, maybe there's something around here to find. Interact? With what? Attempting to connect. Unable to establish communication. Proceed to evac pod. Proceed to shuttle bay. Ooh, hello. Hey, Angel. Transfer to Compass 2. Proceed to evac pod. Oh, I see, I see. That's not giving me an option. That's just telling me. Shuttle bay. Board shuttle to Compass 2. Got it. Alright, and since out here is simply end of level, I'm gonna go back and see if there's any more secrets in the ghostly hallucinations room. Oh no. They burst it. Oh, that's a person. What'd I find? Metal Kincaid Pahlavi, our researcher of chemistry from South Africa, deceased. Dr. Pahlavi was first to reach the evac pod and got caught in the blast when it ruptured. In a sealed environment, flames burnt hotter, propagating at an accelerated rate. Chemicals, confined spaces, oxygen-rich air. As a chemist, she understood the risk better than most of us. But that didn't keep her from grousing about how all the restrictions stymied her research. We each had our own challenges, personal and professional. In the hab, but we're on the same boat. Only now it's a Viking funeral. Okay, that's everything but the dive thing. And I have no clue what they could refer to. There is a partial dive suit at the start, the ghostly dive suit that appears to follow you. But got the IDs, got everything else. Is that Baymax? That's a Baymax statue, isn't it? 3 more IDs. A Shell's necklace. Cricket. Baymax. Cricket. Okay, but I don't see anything else in here, so... Well, how did I get in here then? Did I use the doors? Because I had a ghostly haunting apparition. How'd I get inside? I don't see any other entrance. That's an evac pod. Did I come in from the evac pod? No. No, that's impossible. Am I a ghost? Oh wait, oxygen, 33%, never mind. Back to game.
Reaching the surface was off the table, physically or otherwise. So it's simple. Hitch a sub to compass 2 and hope others did the same.
Is that Braille? I can't read Braille. But that's pretty cool though. Back to the mysteries of Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire. Oh, what about maybe, now that it's technically a new chapter, if that means anything new to populate? Probably not. Corpse is still here, nothing else is here. Okay. Funny enough, I haven't ever actually played any Bioshocks. Hey, a suit. Oh. Wait, I don't see an ID though. Can I not ID him? Or is that just... Wait, isn't that... Isn't that Phelan? But we already have his ID. He was the first dead person we saw. He was in front of us when he died. Too skinny, I think, and no beard. Too skinny. I don't think it's him, is it? Is it Kalatos? No, that's Phelan. I think whoever I am might be losing it.
Normally, the habs are lit up top to bottom, all the time. A lot of the gear was waterproof. Some of the lights and monitors were still running.
Crew quarters,
So it wasn't
methane
dark,
server.
but it's fading. Like the whole thing's on life support.
More squids to attack me. At least one more corpse. A corpse there is. Okay, at least now I know the secret to combat. The secret to combat is simply don't look at the fish. If they can't attack my faceplate, then they can't attack me. Or can I go inside? It's glass. Ah, who puts glass here? At this pressure too. O2? A. Okay, that spooked me. Could you open? Hazard level critical. Access to server room to override. Alright. Oh, lovely. Are there spooks? I don't see spooks, and the only footsteps are here my own. Okay, alright, and that's just flares. And that's a telephone. Who on earth is calling at this time of day? Don't look back. It feels like it's coming from the left. Can't open it. Can't open it. Can't open. It's not coming from the bathroom. That's okay. I turned around. Turned around means the squid can't attack me. We're back in here. We never actually left. Oh, now the doors work. That's cute, the way they've all personalized their rooms. Stars! You had stars on your room? Save me, Mr. Taco! Oh my goodness, I gotta send this to Ghibli. Whose room is this? Oh, hello. Okene's room? Okene knows how to game. And I desperately need some more O2 pretty soon. Oh, I gotta explore here, don't I? Can I? I can't tell if it wants me to. I don't think it wants me to. If I was just out of my suit, then maybe, but in the Eva suit, probably too dense and thick. 50% O2, come on. Tell me somebody is carrying. I'm not moving. If these peoples could stop giving me spooks in their... Is this their way of saying, don't touch my stuff? Don't go in my room. Don't go in the shed. Don't touch anything. This is my private time. Irish flag. Must be American. O2! O2! Oh yeah. Okay, for real, just how long was I out for? I get there was an earthquake, and things went pretty poo, but all the sea life was taken over. Would have been what, like an hour at most?
It's relentless. I mean, the isolation is unnatural. Little problems start to spiral. Any baggage you don't check at the surface comes unpacked pretty quick. Some find ways to cope, others struggle.
Already saw the bedroom, don't gotta drop back down. Doll, rider, A. And nothing back here, I don't think. Looks pretty blocked up. Maybe a consequence of the earthquake, and thus rocks all falling in. But I thought we're like 50 miles away. So, sure, we feel the shocks, get rumbled up a bit. Where does it want me to go? Okay, that's too much of an incline. I can't thrust through there. These pipe sections kind of remind me of the first Splinter Cell. I think there was one level that's like a oil rig or something, and I kept getting stuck because I couldn't figure out where to go. Squid went this way, but I'm gonna keep facing just askew. Probably am meant to go here. Alright, if I'm meant to go there, then here first. Or you know what? Both look perfectly cromulent. It could go either way. Squid. Oh. Who do we have here? Uzor. We finally find Uzi's corpse. Uzor must have been right outside Compass 1 with a shockwave hit, cut off, and forced to make his way back using the service tunnels. It's hard to believe that someone punctured his suit. The local wildlife tends to be docile, skittish, but all this heat and light and commotion has a whole place stirred up. And to survive these conditions, it helps to be as gracious of a guest as you are warm of a host, which is to say, not at all. Is he suggesting somebody stabbed Uzi or punctured his suit? Because the wildlife has been aggressive so far. The giant crabs punctured my faceplate. The squids keep attacking. Well, at this rate, nobody's gonna be alive. There is a female voice that keeps coming up on the radio. And only 3 appear to have survived so far. Nope. Can't touch me, squid. Oh, it's got me. Oh, they could attack from behind! They've learned! They've realized it would have learned. Okay, that's kind of cool.
Watching life go by inside the bubble is cruel. The ones that care get a head start learning to live without you. So the grief comes first, whether or not you're really gone.
What's this at? Oh, just dust. Could I go through here? No? Alright. Alley-oop then. If I can, alley-oop. That's okay, still at 52%. And who's this? Whose body is this? Dude, do you mind? Just found a friend. Tyson is now confirmed dead. What? Oh. Time doesn't pause when I'm in the menu. Oh no. Oh no. Well, time strike keeps cuttlefish at bay. Those are cuttlefish? If those are cuttlefish, then now I don't feel bad for eating cuttlefish. I've always thought of cuttlefish as tiny things. Tiny little squiddy things that taste delicious, but look really cute, so you kind of feel bad for eating them. Wait, hold on. I still have the ID, don't I? Yeah, alright. Where was I? Engineer, USA, deceased. Lyle lived up to his name. Short, sweet, simple. I don't know if he died from a fall, from the flooding, or something else. All just means to an end he didn't deserve. Even with so many things that could go wrong 2 miles down, drowning wasn't something we really thought about a lot. Yeah, I know, right? When I think cuttlefish, I think the tiny cuties. The tiny cuties that are even smaller on your plate. I don't know about deep-sea cuttlefish. It's possible there are deep-sea cuttlefish that are bigger and more aggressive. I mean, I guess it kind of has the shape of it, because it couldn't really, like, make sense of what I was seeing as far as the shape of the cuttlefish goes. It's not exactly perfectly squiddy. Oh, there's nothing else here, right? Nothing else here. I guess the cuttlefish just really wants to cuddle me. The trouble is, though, the well-timed part. Nothing about this is going to be well-timed. Methane hydrate, methane hydrate. Oh, hello. Somebody wants in. Hi. Can I help you out? Oh, hello. Something tells me that I probably want to simply hit the button and leave. O2. And just flares. See, why don't they call it a lift when it also drops? Oh, select level. Current level. F2 is all I can do then. Nothing here, right? I don't see anything.
I've seen death before, but not like this. Up here, the impact's usually more abstract. This is
Access level 1.
intimate. It's like when you pass an accident on the freeway. All the possibilities run wild. But then a song you like comes on, or your exit's coming up, and you've moved on. Back to normal.
See, that's why it's so hostile here. That's not my neighborhood. My neighborhood is more around here-ish. So this bit, I've got no clue what to expect. Operations and server room. Get your Saba pings in chat. See, that's where I came from. One of these desks is going to have something to collect. Or not. Or none of them will. This desk is fancy. Nothing on a fancy desk either. Door 1. And door 2, server room. Here we go. Spook Central Embedding. You press a button, turn around. That's an arm. The door still works. I'm glad the computers still work. Oh, hello. But the other room. I didn't explore the other room yet. They're giving me a jumpy puzzle. Oh, wait, did I... Perfect landing. Missed both deaths entirely. That's a thing. Is that a cuttlefish? I think it is a cuttlefish. No, different fish. A new enemy type. Ba-dum ba-dum. Ba-dum ba-dum. Oh. Hello. No! I'm back in. Where'd I come from? Which way's which? Okay, if the fish swam this way, then I probably want to go here. Yeah, I do. Oh no. Oh, this is awful. For me at least. My flare is still here though. I guess it's only natural that with the lack of any combat or enemies, my biggest enemy would be myself. Okay, where's my hint? You got glass and stuff on you. You're blank. Green light. Does green light mean safety? Green light means exit. Back up, back up, back down. Good news is, checkpoint's not too far away this time. They both open. Okay. Up or down, up or down. Think I'm gonna try for up. I can't do up. I haven't got the ups. This better be the right way. I'm just a bit apprehensive because it's doing the squinty thing, so I can't really see where I'm going all too well. Is it back to normal? Okay, good. Things are back to normal. Before I die of oxygen deprivation then, what is in the right room? Is it just O2? Is this just my O2 chamber? If it is, I could be happy with that. Well, there's a crab on the wall. Oh, these guys are so optimistic. Back up to 97%. Now we get to explore. With all the closed doors, it kept saying, no, reset the server room first. Methane processing, control. To shuttle bay, huh? I'm going to not. And just go backwards and find everything else first. Because pretty sure there's a room down here too. I want to find all the things first. Oh, not Baymax, it's a penguin! Flare. Where's that button? Proceed files button. Or receive files button. Proceed to evac pod. Did I misread then? The time between youth and old age is fleeting, but lately it's felt whittled away. Father left before I could stand on my 2 feet. Mother was a shadow. In raising me like a son, grandfather defined my childhood. But loved ones leave, bonds break, dreams fade. By the time we learn to live, it is already too late, he muttered, as he gathered his things to go. I spent my childhood wanting to be older. Later, I wished I were younger. Now I'm here, and time stands still. Evidence that we are a ghost, perhaps, stuck in a loop of our purgatory-like state. And there's nothing else here. See, it's a lift. But it's an anti-lift now. It's a down. Worth it though for the Mumbles plush. Okay, now door 2. Y'all got any more of that oxygen?
They're planning on 60, 75 once the whole thing's staffed up. So with just 20 of us, there's already this hollow quality. Like dropping by the office when everyone's gone for the weekend. Not a lot of time for recreation, but the options were there. They did their best to keep us
It's
happy.
on both sides of the glass. Toilets. Nothing in the toilets but spooks, I'm guessing. Spooks? No spooks. I hear something though. Something chittering. Oh, you, hello. Okay, that's what the bathroom is for. Bathroom is to give you time to move. Or else that happens. Where am I now? All the way back out here. Either way, got the plush, and the plush stays. Which is nice. That collectibles once found remain permanently.
They're planning on 60, 75 once the whole thing's staffed up. So with just 20 of us, there's already this hollow quality. Like dropping by the office when everyone's gone for the weekend. Not a lot of time for recreation, but the options were there. They did their best to keep us happy.
There he is. Can I squeeze through? No. I won't be nearly quick enough. Who would win? Literal titanium or one crab? It's probably on patrol too. So gotta leave before you come back if you do come back. There's more cuttlefish. And apparently a glowy green ghost. Come on, cuttlefish. No spooky. I said no spooky, cuttlefish. Go, go. Scoot, scoot. Database update. No data. Sir Criera, really? Oh. Oh, I see. It somehow managed to grab just as I opened it, so I couldn't exit out of the menu either. While I'm here then, where were we? Or did it not register as... Was it not hers? Because when I pressed tab, it pulled up to her profile. We know you're dead, and you're dead, and you're dead, and you're dead. Mittal was a chemist, right? Chemistry? I don't think it was person. No, it was person. Medical, Sweden, now deceased. Sachs was as serious about his own health as he was ours. But even between the endless work and the daily workouts, he always seemed tireless, wise and weather-beaten, like some sort of boxing monk. Even behind the ravaged remains of his kindly face, I could still make out some of that tranquility. I choose to imagine that he just sat back, let it all wash over him, rather than spend his final moments fighting against the inevitable. ICO, CO2 containment, broadcast SOS coordinates before return to lockout. Okay. So speaking of, what have I not found yet here? 3 artifacts. It kind of looks like one's going to be a poster or something. Trading card, maybe? Maybe something from the living quarters that I missed.
They're planning on 60, 75 once the whole thing's staffed up. So with just 20 of us, there's already this hollow quality. Like dropping by the office when everyone's gone for the weekend. Not a lot of time for recreation, but the options were there. They did their best to keep us happy.
Trigger the crab, go back to the bathroom. And nothing else in here. See, all he has to do is flush. If he flushes, then the water gets drained away. It's basic. Perfectly normal green glowy ghost. And now that we have his ID, we don't have to mess with the cuttlefish. How's oxygen? 81%? Okay. Is that a flare? I am down 1 flare. No, it's more O2. But for once, I'm fine on O2. Okay, but wild idea. What if I carried a third O2 tank in my offhand? New chapter? New chapter. So I missed all the things, basically. 4 IDs to find, and a whole butt ton of things. Hey, it's a ghost. I remember you. I don't think it's a good idea to be chasing glowy green ghosts, though. Oh. Missed. Thought there was a platform. This is why they give you flares. See, there's platform 1. Left or right, then I'm guessing. Yeah. Ooh, hold on. Is that thing? There is thing here. And thing here. Naturally. Possibility of bonuses first. Is the octopus a thing? Octopus is not a thing. Good news is I came here for nothing. Just an AED. And I don't think an AED is going to help anybody now.
Stand by 5 more minutes. Repeat, we are leaving in 5
5
minutes.
minutes?
If you're anywhere in range right now is the time.
Well, give me time to explore, though. Because I want to find secrets first. Oh. It's not even exploring for secrets, it's where I meant to go. Maybe Ghost Friend is just trying to make sure that I make it onto the escape thing in time.
In God we trust, everything else gets triple checked. But so much diligence makes every aspect of daily life heavy. Each task or item, like getting into a suit or going outside, has an equivalent weight. So, for getting cargo or
Anglerfish.
yourself over to Compass 2, the shuttle's the most efficient option, relatively speaking.
Shuttle not ready for departure, E for info. Bay doors locked, shuttle on standby. What's my task then? Shuttle, what about the shuttle? Prep shuttle. How to prep shuttle. Oh, dear. There's a door. Door's a good sign. I could just jump on it. And die. Oh, is that shuttle? What are you doing up there? Come on down. Is that a corpse? My first corpse all chapter. That's corpse. Feeling? Hold on, hold on. No, it can't be. Feeling was the first who died. We saw him. Why is Phelan's ghost coming back to haunt us twice now? Submarine status departed. What then? Okay, that's a drop. You're ready to go. Lip first. Basement 1 or floor 2? Lovely. If basement, maybe the drop comes here. No. Doesn't come here then. I thought that was crab legs. Scared myself for a second. Dude! Giant isopod! Oh my goodness! I've heard they're not bad eats, but I haven't eaten one yet. Yet. I hear chittering. Oh, hello. Are you more IDs to find? Or are you just ghosts? I think linearity just got out the window. Let's see, there are crabs. And main mission is still to prep the shuttle. Okay, that's one step. I don't know if it's step 1, but it's one step. Smile. There's a camera. I don't see camera. Hey, friend. Crabs are all still around here. And that's all the chittering that I heard. Okay, so I'm not going down there anytime soon. Maybe there are other things to do. Oh, hello. Doruma. Aw. The Dane doll rider had a Doruma. Anders propped this up whenever we came together as a crew. Daily debriefs, major initiatives, birthday parties. The Japanese give them as gifts for good luck and inspiring perseverance. The eyes are intentionally left blank. The recipient fills one upon setting a goal, and the other upon completion. I can't tell whether this lopsided Cyclops is winking or just deformed. Like Anders is his ambitions. That secret stays here. Well, we don't know if he's dead yet. We haven't found his corpse, at least not his ID. What am I doing here anyway? Is there nothing out here anymore? Or is it just a dead end? Just a dead end for the Daruma. Then where is the door that I came from? Not this one. Here's the hallway. Waste treatment. More isopods! Oh my goodness. Oh, can't shock me. I see more O2. And nothing else. Just an avenue for O2. So exit is probably where the crabs are. But I can't go to the crabs yet. Maybe. Floor 2 then?
They kept the heat up, but the weight and presence of the ocean, you can't shake that. Gets under your nails and gums like your teeth are coming loose. And then at some point it recedes. You might not notice that till you're topside.
Oh, more crab.
It's always
gonna
there.
wake up, I bet. What do you want, Door? Super missiles for red? Access denied. Keycard So I have to find all the bodies until I find the right keycard. That one looks like it might wake up any moment. You know, I don't know who's in charge of the budget or acquisitions, but I think we desperately need better flashlights. I can hardly see across the room. Stab it, there you go. Cool, I killed it. Only cost all the oxygen I just got back. Achievement in the mouth of madness. That's like the first achievement all day. Cuttlefish? What's wrong, Cuttlefish? You alright? No, they're okay. I don't see anything in here, so I'm not sure what the purpose is. Oh, ID's the purpose. Key card and ID. The red probably isn't just their blood, though. If even the cuttlefish are all dead, maybe it's something in the water. A high amount of algae or
So
phytoplankton.
Thought about giving up. With that much time to think about nothing. Just about anyone would. Thing is, the suit's designed to keep you safe, even from yourself.
Oh, really?
Makes it hard to take the easy way out.
I don't know what that is supposed to mean. If it physically stops a person, or if it's just the shape and design of the suit. Okay, so who'd I find? Del Arroyo? Victor, manager from Chile. Victor was soft-spoken, almost shy, but he couldn't hide the pride he took in every action and every accomplishment. Although, like most of us, he rarely offered up information about his past. It's clear he came from money. We're most keenly aware of what we've never had. I can't imagine how his family felt when he set out to pursue a career defined by backbreaking labor and relentless risk. When they learn of his fate, will they take pride in his many accomplishments, or just pity and shame? Oh, maybe it was blood, because that's quite the gash coming out of his neck. Could have been then, cuttlefish ripping them apart, and then the room just filling with all that hemoglobin. Sir Kiera! Oh no, I thought for sure you'd survive. Supply, kitchen from Brazil. Her name was Ares, but we all called her Malba. She was feisty, with a presence that belied her short stature. Wow. Just wow so far. From South America, so it has to be short, has to be feisty. Or maybe because of it. Although she barely came up to my chest, she kept all of us on our toes. I found her in the galley. Like every one of us, he had a dozen jobs to do, 7 days a week, and not one passed where you didn't see her sailing in or storming out of the room, trying to keep all 20 of us fed. Whatever she's feeding now is probably close by. Nature is nothing if not relentless. Oh no. The battery has dropped. I don't think there's anything you can do to affect battery. Flares, yes. Oxygen, yes. Is this going to be the type of game where battery just keeps on going and draining throughout, and at the end, battery 0, just after you forget about it? Alley-oop. Oh, that's where it came from. Well, now I have keycard. What room is this anyway, does it say? Transport control. Alright.
Still, does it make it better knowing how bad things really are? The suit keeps out what you need to be afraid of. Only the fear's trapped in there with you, and it's thriving.
There's Moro too.
So yeah, maybe you're safe and dry, but inside you're drowning.
Was there a button here? There's a glowy. Shuttle preparation. Transfer shuttle bay. Transfer to shuttle bay. A. And there goes the crabs. I'm starting to think, Angel, that just about everyone's dead, me included. As far as woman's voice over the radio goes, who's even still alive? Van der Rohe, the Australian, and O'Kenne, the German. Only 2 left. The Filipino, as of yet, is still alive. Someone that wasn't inside. Parasitic worms again, Angel? I haven't been here yet, I don't think. Flares. I'm out of flares. It's always about the parasitic worms. It always comes right back down to it. Oh, I can't go down into here. I left this for last because I thought you jumped down in. No matter then. All for the better. I think I've exhausted all of the oxygen tanks here anyway. And what's all left anyway? Anyway. Missing 2 bodies. Was that the sub? Maybe I'll find more with the crabs. Plus, this event happened as we stared at it, so it's fairly fresh. And we're how many fathoms beneath the ocean? In a remote, isolated place. So if somebody's come in, that just repeats the question of how long has this actually been? Narration so far made it appear that we walked across a platform, earthquake happened, we shake down, wah, everyone's dead. But with how much habitation is going on, it feels like this has been occupied for a while. Which is why I'm thinking maybe I'm not alive. Who'd I find? Colatos! Alessandro, the Canadian motorhand. Among other things, Colatos kept the subs and dive suits at the snuff. He was always on the ball, but lately seemed preoccupied, distant. We've been told that even small problems on the surface have a way of bubbling up. That, left unchecked and coupled with isolation, pressure, and no sunlight, the stress can tear you apart. I saw him just a few hours ago with Russ, at the start of our shift. I'd asked about refreshing the soda in my scrubber, but he waved it. I didn't push it. Wish I had. But consider, every time I bleed out and die, I come back to life. Only on the 6 flares, oxygen's okay. That's a sub, isn't it? Okay. All I'm missing now is one more body and a whole butt ton of relics. As far as I can tell, no place else to go, so... Just gotta push the button now, right? Just more flares. Unlocked, shuttle ready. Oh, there it is. and no body inside. At times, this almost gives me Soma vibes. Life support, error, 4 minutes to arrival. That's an FO2 for 4 minutes, right? I'm not even buckled in either.
Signal received. I repeat, signal received. We're headed back to Compass 1. Repeat, we're coming back.
Back to Compass 1? To get what?
You were prepared, but what happened next caught you completely off guard. Can we talk about that?
Hold on. Am I being interviewed? That new voice changes everything. Maybe I'm being interviewed after the fact. That's why some of the profiles he's finding are talking like, it should have been me, because the survivor's guilt isn't just for his friend dead in front of him. But maybe he is the sole survivor. Oh, is this why the Steam page is full of flower pictures? Survivor's guilt for being the sole survivor. Seeing the first dude die in front of him, and now his ghost keeps coming back to chase us around. And now maybe more guilt for launching the sub when another sub was en route to pick him up, and so he just caused other people to die. The good news is, I'm pretty sure these are poppies, and fields of poppies never mean anything bad. There's only ever good, bright, positive things associated with fields of poppies. Which is why you have, like, the poppy field as a common imagery in Europe, and every year, people wear poppies on their lapel, because nothing bad ever happens. Anywho, I'm free. I can't thrust. I can't run. Oh, the boat's gone. It's funny, but this is doing to me what Sea of Thieves does, in the sense that when you're on the ocean stuff, perfectly fine. But as soon as I'm on land, then I start getting queasy. I think for this is definitely the FOV, like the way things warp down at the bottom and on the sides. Ugh. Ugh, ugh, ugh. Oh no, Robbie, we got a submarine out, and we boarded the submarine. And as the submarine was going along, we heard a voice on the intercom saying, "Stay where you are, we're coming back to Compass 1." And then crashed. So I'm going to assume this guy is in a concussion or something. Ew, ew, ugh. This is going on for quite a while. Wait, hold on, that's new. That's a tree. Another tree. Same tree. what is that? Is that a crab? Or a pond? Tree with a little pond. And I step in and plunge back into the ocean. Alley-oop. At least 5 hours of sleep, strongly recommended per 24 hours. Duly noted.
Sorry, can you repeat the question?
I was hoping you'd talk about the moment when you realized that the ones you collided with were, in fact, the ones you were trying to save.
Wow, way to phrase it, lady.
It was horrible. I mean, the odds of us finding them in the first place were poor. I sure as hell didn't expect to run into them.
It's not about two
I don't know.
tanks.
I mean, I never found out who was in the other half of the wreck. Not alive, anyway.
Can't go through here. Okay, it's not a ghost. He definitely is being interviewed by somebody. There's a crack in my suit. Oh, don't tell me that it's on fire from the crash. That's too big to be it. Thermal stuffs? Because this is supposed to be a methane extraction facility. More crabs? But small crabs? You know what? I'm gonna do it. Oh, that's definitely extreme temperature detected.
Sorry, can you repeat the question?
I was hoping you'd talk about
Follow
the moment
procedure,
when you
all
realized
right.
that the ones you collided with were, in fact, the ones you were trying to save.
It was horrible. I mean, the odds of us finding them in the first place were
Us.
poor.
Who's us?
I sure as hell didn't expect to run into them. I don't know. I mean, I never found out who was in the other half of the wreck. Not alive, anyway.
Oh, dude. Not only did you crash into them. Did you crash into them and make them land into the magma? I don't see them anywhere. All I see is endless red. And a possible platforming puzzle. Starfish. I'm guessing there's just nothing around me then. And the only way across is through the jumping. Yep. Just one great big circle. Maybe there's a blinking light. Maybe there will be survivors. Maybe this is less What's that blue stuff? Maybe this is less living through memories as he's being interviewed, and more personal mental purgatory. Not just reliving the memories, but reliving the horrors of it. And the guilts. Trying to refine all the people he left behind, bring some closure and peace to himself. Like detention, but with a living body. Oh, cool! That's. Come back, come back, come back! I want to see that. What this thing needs is some kind of bestiary. The personnel files is nice and all, but they can't just give us all this deep sea life and not tell us what the deep sea life is. Oh, hello, crab. Don't mind me, just going back up. No, nothing. Am I trapped here? Is this merely a pitfall trap for those who explore far too much? And slide back in. Am I just an offering to the crab now? Oh, that's a dead crab. Well, I can't go through here, that's too short. Oh, I do just go through here, never mind then. I was wrong. Don't mind me, Monsieur Crab. I want to strafe so I can move while looking at it, but I can't strafe. Can I jump over it? No, can't jump over it.
Sorry, can you repeat
And back
the
to the
question?
start.
I was hoping you'd talk about the moment when you realized that the ones you collided with were, in fact, the ones you were trying to save.
That's curious then,
It was
that it starts me off way back over here.
I mean, the odds
Because
of
as
us
far as I
finding
can
them in
tell,
the
there's
first
two
place were
routes that I could take,
poor. I sure as hell didn't expect to run into them.
and I figure that
don't
if
know.
I die,
I mean, I never found out who was in the other half of the wreck. Not alive, anyway.
figured that if I die, it would drop me at the correct path. Because I'm pretty sure I saw a second jumpy segment. If I take the right here. Or is this no place? No. See, it is something. It's a something that isn't really taking me anywhere. And that's just back where I came from. Oh, that's not back where I came from. Hello. See, it's someplace new. If this ends up just being the same place as last time. I have no objectives. It's alright. Calm breaths, it's okay. Just a little bit of ink. Nothing major. Not exactly Mario Kart here. Maybe the blink is where Compass 2 is. And the other wreck really is just lost forever. Oh no. Higher elevation jumps. Is that blink warbling? Is that just because of the heat? It's probably the heat warbling the blue light. And not say that it's some kind of giant anglerfish. I'm not actually on it. There we go. Got it. It seems like it's kind of a, far from home, away from safety, into the abyss, all by yourself sort of thing. I just Goomba stomped off the octopus. Earlier bits being somewhat linear. You're in tunnels. You're in the hab. You're going through known places, and here you're just kicked out to the open. No safety, no friends. All by yourself. The abyss of the monomyth. I can't tell what I'm looking at here. Is this floor or wall? This is death. It doesn't inspire exploration, but you need to. Especially since oxygen is at a luxury. It is getting me a little bit queasy, though. Oh, dude, enjoy the meeting. I think with as queasy as this is starting to get me, I might have to take 5 minutes myself pretty soon. I have no clue where I'm going. Either way, I'm across from the magma fields. Maybe. Ugh. I see different thing. Smoky thing. I see load symbol. Progress save. I have found actual progress. I gotta see though. Is there actually a way? I'm at 27% battery now. Do I have like FOV settings or shadow? Render? Oh, there we go, subtitles. We could have had subtitles this whole time. But nothing for FOV, which is a shame. Locate. Compass. 2. Don't mind if I do. Big crabs. I would say that. Ooh, hold on. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Is this just back where I came from? Did I just make one giant loop? I just made one giant loop. What the heck? What the heck? Except now there's more crabs. Okay, I don't see bodies here, so it's probably literally my craft from earlier. Where does it want me to go? Blinky light is all the way out that way. Okay, compass. Blinky light is where? Blinky light is east. I want to go east. I want more oxygen. Still east. There's Blinky. What if the blinky lights include the submarines, and I'm simply trailing back around in circles because I go far enough for the submarine to be reduced to a blinky light? Ugh.
Sorry, can you repeat the question?
I was hoping you'd talk about the moment when you realized that the ones you collided with were, in fact, the ones you were trying to save.
It was horrible. I mean, the odds of us finding them in the first place were poor. I sure as hell didn't expect to run into them.
Progress saved did nothing.
I don't know. I mean, I never found out who was in the other half of the wreck. Not alive yet.
Okay, so think I got a pretty good idea where to go now. Oh, was that a jellyfish that I hit? There certainly are a lot of anglerfish here. Maybe I went above ground. Maybe above ground's always better. See if I can't go above. I can't go above. But Blinky Light is above eventually. There's a great big hole. There's a hole on the bottom of the sea. There's a hole, there's a hole. Maybe hole is good. Maybe hole means easier tunnel to get to Compass 2. But then hole also means a whole lot of crab. And I'm not seeing any way around it. Oh, hello. Oh good, it does move. You did it, Robbie. What'd you do? You made good art. Robbie, you've been making good art. Don't touch the crab. Touching crab is bad. And then crab catches up to me.
Sorry, can you repeat the question?
I was hoping you'd talk about the moment when you realized that the ones you collided with were, in fact, the ones you were trying to save.
It was horrible. I mean, the odds of us finding them in the first place were poor. I sure as hell didn't expect to run into them.
Alright.
I don't know. I mean, I never found out who was in the other half of the wreck.
Let me give
Not alive,
my
anyway.
eyeballs a break. And check out this good art. That isn't all they swap clothing. Or at least Tret is wearing Hemlock's clothing. That's cute. Oh, that's really cute. But hold on. The ears, the tail, the big old paw shoes, they are dressed as each other. Oh my goodness, Robbie. Pretty sure this counts as over half of everyone dead. Wait a minute, Castillo. Oh no. Colatos is who we found. Castillo's still alive. They're both the Castillo, I just realized. I didn't notice the first time around. Dive Master, John Bernardo, Junior Diver, 73, 91. It could be father and son. Father and son coming out on mission and then dying together. What was his thing? The Daruma, right. Oh wait, no. So there's only one thing to find here. Water's Edge is nothing. One ID missing, and a whole bunch of relics. Just some relics. One dive helmet relic. Okay, alright. Nothing else for me to do but to continue. Neum. So Blinky Light is all the way over there. I'm going to assume that Blinky Light is Compass 2. Okay, for my submarine. I cannot see my submarine. Submarine does not get Blinky Light. You are the only guidance I have. So I'm pretty sure the two qualities I want are to go further east to reach Blinky Light and to be as high as possible. For more elevation, because elevation is going to be easier if you got more of it. Is that a can, or is that a tube worm? A giant tube worm? It doesn't look like a tube worm. Don't come this way. Good crab. Kinda crab. Second sweetest crab in the ocean. Oh man, I feel like I really want to go here. But there's all these fellows. Could I go around? I could probably go around. I mean, what's the worst that happens? I die. As if that's unique. Oh, now he moves. Keep going. Keep it going. And then 2 crabs here. I could probably go around these vents and probably assume safety. Oh. Oh, that's a lot of them. Are jellyfish on my way home? Do I ride the jellyfish? Hey, made it across this way. Okay, the crabs aren't moving. I really hope I don't get pitched in here. Oh, hello. It's the other wreck, I'm pretty sure. Oh no. And...
We were talking about protocol.
well, I guess I'm in.
By your own admission, there are instances where you didn't follow procedure. There's your radio and Cora. Granted, this was unprecedented. But as you said, second-guessing puts lives at risk. Do you think the outcome might have been better if you'd just followed the rules?
Well, it might. But there's no way to know that.
I found progress. Where is this? This is the sub, isn't it? Walking coffin. Oh. Well, I'll take a flare now. Wait, walking coffin is it? That refers to the suit, doesn't it? A watch. Whose watch is this? Was this? Matthias Kipling, engineer, USA. If there's one guy in the Hab who really didn't need a watch, it's Kip. Tools to track time and oxygen are essential for me. For him, it's just baked in. It figures he and the robot get along so well. Man's a machine. A walking, talking metronome. First to every meeting. Infatuated with numbers and details. Speaks when spoken to. But you get the feeling he'd rather everyone just shut the hell up and do their jobs. Status, though, still unknown. 2 IDs to find. And what is that, a carabiner? Carabiner, carabiner. Wait, is that a glowy thing? Oh, that's a person. Is it Kip? Castillo! We've lost one of the Castillos! Castillo the Elder. John Bernardo Castillo, Dive Master, USA. Beneath that easygoing exterior, JB was a well-oiled machine, firing on all cylinders, serious business. All four of us carried top-notch credentials as expert ads operators, but JB was next level. He really came alive and poured in, out on a hike. Strolling side by side with JJ, swapping tall tales. I guess at least he died the same way he lived, in his element, doing what he loved. All four of us, top-notch credentials, dive master, junior diver, senior diver, engineer, senior driller, so diver, 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 diver. And JJ is referred to as somebody else, so I'm guessing I am playing as Virgil. Given, male voice so far, refers to, was it Felon? As mon frère. And I haven't found my own corpse yet. Can't go here.
So you're lost and looking for some way out of all of this. And really your only option now is the other habitat, Compass 2. And what's most unsettling to me is you're in this dive suit. You call it a walking coffin. I can't even imagine what that takes.
It takes everything. But when you're losing your strength and your senses, well, like I said, it helps you focus on what little's left.
Oh, losing our senses indeed. Can I get there? No, it's too high up for the suit. No, I have to get up there then. It's not too high up, I just gotta believe. If Ghost Friend came from here, there's nothing here. Okay, so it's just psychological manifestation and not spawning from any actual corpse. Nice of him to wait for me. Oh. Poppy petals and poppy flowers underwater. Leopold Fale. 1919, Dunkirk. 2005, Brûlé. So lived, born, then and there, died then and there. What if I go back? Nothing's to the back. Bicycle. So the grave of my father or something, maybe grandfather. Now a bicycle. Back to the bicycle. Yes, I see the bicycle, it's lovely. Is that a different sound effect? Is that a book? A bookshelf. When was Virgil born? 1980? So probably a grandfather then if the tombstone was born 1919. Back to the bookshelf. I see a book. Didn't I? Yeah, book. And bookshelf. I just realized my oxygen isn't dropping at all right now. But my vision is kind of going. Well, it's squinting more. That's a good sign, right? Hey, I got my vision back. What is this? A bedpost? A pillar? A post of some kind. Oh no, my vision's going again. I don't think I meant to do anything more but wander. Oh, it's a clock! Okay. A clock quickly spinning out of time. 65% oxygen. Well, can I just stare at the clock until my eyes fade away? Running in circles. Time to turn back the clock. You see, it is his purgatory. 81%. Where am I? Wait, is this... Are you saying we gotta repeat the sequence all over again? Back to Grandpa's grave, really? And then bike. Maybe what I meant to do. It's like waypoints or something, maybe? Bike to bookcase to clock. Except I can't really make sense of it in this current state. Alright, maybe there's some kind of mind maze. Inky. Using up all my flares. Was I just supposed to leave the clock like that? Just walk away? No. If I could turn back time. Fish, don't think I don't see you.
Even setting that aside, so much about your ordeal is almost beyond most people's comprehension. Were you ready for this? Or were you lucky?
No luck.
You mentioned possibilities. Does a part of you wonder where you'd be if you'd never gone down there in the first place?
Not really. I mean, that kind of thinking won't get you anywhere.
Well, spinning my flares is very much real. And where am I anyway? There's a blue light. Where's that blue light? Oh, hello. Who do we have here? Vanderow.
I'm not proud of some of the things I did. But I'm not leaving anything out. I can't.
Alright, where's Vanderow? Where's the Australian? Cora Vanderow, head researcher, Australia, deceased. God knows how Dr. Vanderow managed to get herself into unads, let alone make it that far on foot. Even for those of us who got poured in daily, it's not exactly a one-man job. I found her about a mile from the crash site, a tiny lighthouse in the storm, beacon to nowhere. But to come this far and not see it through, something inside must have broken down, Can't see why Yao should be sitting out here all alone. Another ghost in the machine. Elevated intake, because ghosts are scary. Then where to then? And no relics there. This is tunnel. This is tunnel. And there's a crab. What, the crabs can be at the vents? Elevated intake, but where could I go to be calm and happy again? Is it just a crab? Sorry, crabs, Just need you to clear some space for me, because I really don't trust going by here.
The last day of 3rd grade, we drive down to the dock. She points at her watch, tells me, close your eyes. She puts her hand on my chest, says, 10 seconds. And then I'm falling.
To think at first.
I'm gonna drown. I mean, I'm sure of it. She's shouting, not to interfere. 10 seconds later, her hand's on mine, pulling me up. The next day we go again. Only now it's 15. I'm up all night watching the clock, trying to count 20 on the dot. I knew so long as I, hold out. 40 seconds, 45, she'd come. And one day she didn't. My first thoughts, maybe I messed up the count. My second thoughts, I'm on my own. I open my eyes and the sun's behind her. But I know that shape, it's familiar. Arms crossed, staring down at me.
Convenient Blue Anemone. That's not back to Rome, is it? Okay, good. That's a new different thing. I hope. What's this leaking? Something is, either way. It's not just a dump, is it? We're not just dumping things, right?
Anyway, by the time I climb onto the dock, she's already home.
Review all environmental protocol changes. But I can't. I don't have those files. First things, flares. To maximize my oxygen. Just fill and go.
Methane is a greenhouse gas, one of the most potent. Other industrial disasters may have been more severe, but Oceanova was groundbreaking, like you said. It could be years before we know all the consequences. We might never understand the ecological impact, It was very expensive, and 19 people died. Like it or not, you're the human face of all this. So what do you say to your critics?
I believe in what we were doing.
But was it worth the cost?
I was gonna count, because 19 died, but they did say earlier that there were 20 people, was it? Habs built for 60, but then sent 20 down at first. Low power. Restore power to activate lift. Okay. Phelan, why are you still haunting me, buddy? That's how many times now we found your corpse. Just rest, it's okay. It's alright, man. You've already died. Don't tell me you're feeling too. Aliasin. Is that an object? No, it's just flares. Aliasin Hamza Saleh. Derikan from Syria. Like driving a forklift or swinging at a golf club. After enough use, an ads eventually becomes an extension of you. Second nature. A matter of habit. He wasn't part of the dive crew, but Celeste still managed to log hundreds of hours on hikes. Not for fun exactly. Just so we know he had. I guess it's a little like being stabbed in the back, seeing and hearing your suit system shut down around you one by one. Which is worse? A slow death from a wound you can't see, or being betrayed by the suit which you thought you'd bonded? Yep, 20 people. So if 19 have died, and I'm the face of the disaster, and that's already, what, well over halfway through? Let me see something. There's how many people left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. 2. 3, 4, 5. Knew this was one-way ticket, but you know I had to come. Love you, wife. Oh, that's different. And that's a pit. O2? O2. And nothing else here then, yeah? Yeah. Nothing here but the fish. Oh, I can't come in here after all. Never mind then. Can I go up? Retrieve object though. I don't see it. What is it? A Game Boy? A handheld game console. Totally a Game Boy. What does that say? Mega Boy? Just to be off-brand? In some other life, before the lab, Sala was a soldier. He didn't need to say so, but that didn't stop him. He liked to joke about this battered plastic brick was bulletproof, on account of their having survived numerous combat missions together. So that is how he earned all of his extra lives. That used to be funny. So, if I want to go back and explore everything to find all the relics, I gotta stick my nose into all the surface. Had no idea it was even there. Wait, isn't this the start? This is the start. Oh my goodness. So I cannot get in because crabs. Maybe the flare? No, no. They get a bit spooked by the flare. You get confused for a second. But I don't think it moves them. Hence the need to get to the lift in the first place. Lift because the front door is blocked by crab. Can I go up? No, I can't go up. I can't go on the rails to go off the rails. Can I go out? I can go out, but nothing's out here. So, if I was power, how would I turn on power? O2, I'll save for the return trip. I'm at 81% anyway, so that's fine. Okay, so hearing weird stuff means I probably am in the right direction. Oh, there he is. Ghost Buddy knows what's up. Don't you, Ghost Buddy? No power thing here. Oh, there you are. Breathe, it's just ink. Just ink. Good boy. Is that what she means by regret what she did? Lock. 2. Charge. Block A, block B, block C. I don't know if this is important, or which one to put it onto. There's C's. These are all C's. might have to find 3 of these. Somehow got inked anyway. I have no clue what this is. Well, something tells me any more switches? Because there's nothing down here, right? That's just death. Just death and squid. So what? Did they expect that anytime you wanted to mess around with the panel, you'd have to climb up this thruster-wise? Either way, is power back then? No, deathly silent here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Restore power, but how? Low power. I'm not really seeing any clues on this, but the back and forth is getting me a bit queasy. Could I just shoot a flare to you guys and have that scare you all out? No? Alright. I guess all I can do... Well, it's all dark now, isn't it? So I did turn something on, apparently. Pointing. Yes, I see you, buddy. Trying to navigate here. Alright, guess I could wait. Ugh, I gotta take my eyes away anyway. It's finally cold now that October's almost over. But the motion sickness is keeping me warm, which is nice. You know, I have heard that people tend to get motion sickness, or some people tend to get motion sickness with VR. And this is a VR capable game. And I'm wondering, because there's like no FOV settings at all. If maybe that's why some people are more susceptible to it. Because I know for me, right, certain FPSs do get me rolling on the floor, nauseous. And that's mostly due to what graphical settings it allows me. And it's not just first-person games, too. Like, third-person games, like Ni no Kuni 2, actually got me rolling on the floor queasy for a while, till digging into the graphical settings, and make it more tolerable. And this here has 0 graphical settings. At least none that count. Alright, give me a minute though. Because it has been, what, well over 3.5 hours, and I'm taking no break, so I'm gonna stretch my legs anyway. And I recommend that if none of you have stretched your legs in a while, or had a drink, do so. And be back in a few minutes, at least I will. That is right, Koga. A break, a rest, a recess. Since the lack of... Hold up. Lack of FOV settings getting me rather nauseous. But feeling much more fresh now. P.2. Though I wouldn't know who to report signs of faceplate damage to, since everybody but me is going to be dead. And I've already got some faceplate damage. Okay, so by default it's on A. Maybe it's C, because the thing is all the way out that direction. I'll try C, and if not C, then B. Oh, I can't go up that. Ahoy, Koga. Pleasure seeing ya. And that's a drop. Alright, faceplate is broken. Who to report to? Can't go to door, because front door has crabs. Could I go up here, gonna think of it? Hold up, hold up. I can just barely make it onto here. But it doesn't want me to. Oh, maybe that's it. Maybe if I alternate where it goes to, then this turns off. And I could access whatever's up here. Maybe that's what I'm missing. That one's on all the way far in the distance. Now it's off. That one's on. Now they're all off over there. Okay. Maybe that's it then. Just gotta march my way across. Slowly, methodically. And that almost looks like a button across there. Oh. No. Another body. Who do we have? JJ? Oh, poor JJ. That's both the Filipinos then. Castillo John John, Junior Diver, USA. The first time with the 50th. Trudging through the extractor farm always put a little ice in your blood. Someone, can't remember who. Someone said it's like a forest of metal trees, roots soaking up the salt of the earth. JJ walked these fields pretty much daily. Now he's watching over them like a second-rate scarecrow, attracting more scavengers than he repels. I can still hear him now, cracking jokes and talking shit. Like father, like son. It's pretty new to me too. Back when Hibiki Fox used to stream, I picked this up off of him because he used to give away games on a raffle all the time. But I haven't actually played it. though it is pretty fun so far. Oxygen. Okay, but I don't think that helped me turn the power back on, did it? Maybe it did. Since it's now a clear line of green going this way. I don't know if that impacts anything.
Does it get easier answering all the same questions?
People ask all kinds of questions. What they ask says a lot about their character, especially when it comes to casualties.
Still low power. Where do I get the power from then? Restore power, but how? I don't think it's a case of finding cables. And this cable gets buried quick. So I can't just follow it out elsewhere. Or maybe this is it. Maybe you're the cable. Octopus, please. Oi, rude. How's the O2? 50%? This guy is so slow with a knife. All I want to do is follow the cable. That's not so much to ask for. Follow the cable when I can't really look down. As far as newness goes, I think it's like 2017 or something? 2017 to 2018? And cables appear to lead to this apparatus. 0V is probably 0 volts. Generator. There were generator buttons to push. Oh wait. Oh no. Oh no. I see how it is now. I have to put the correct voltage, don't I? They're making me do math. Overloaded, yep. Which means I gotta go all the way back, see what the voltage was. It was 800 something. That much I do know. Okay, what was it? 815? Heaven forbid they design it for an even number. $8.15 then. $8.15, $8.15, $8.15. Where's my fives? Could I not press your buttons? Oh, gotta do this first. That's not gonna do it. Oh, it did. 8:15. I'm a math genius. And the crabs that aren't moving. Of course not. Floor 2, please? And I'm pretty sure I got all the bodies for this area, right? All that's missing is one relic. 2 IDs, 1 Game Boy, and a passport or a book or something?
So what's the response when they do ask about the gory details?
I oblige. See which way they want to take it. I mean, what people don't get is that they don't want me to keep going. Not really. There's only so much blood and guts people can take before they lose their appetite. Everyone has their limits.
Oh no, what am I missing now? Access denied. Nothing, missing nothing. What do we have? Shuttle bay and evac pod. Is that the plan then? Evac pod to the surface, make contact with somebody, then interviews. Ghost friend, how could you? We've already been to the dead chambers room. And suddenly, Silent Hill shattered memories. Methane gas wreaks havoc on AD's life support systems. Oh, that is interesting, considering all the methane extraction going on here. Oh no. That's a poppy flower popping up, isn't it? So, part isolation and panic. Maybe part methane poisoning. What am I meant to do then? Is there a clue? Maybe prep a flare. Can't throw a flare here. No, I can't throw a flare here. Okay. You're icy. Steer clear of methane gas leaks. Well, how am I to ID it then, if that's the only clue it's giving me? Am I to assume then that the green glow is probably methane? Therefore, avoid methane. Do I throw a flare, and flare blows up methane? I don't think so, because I see the poppy flowers popping up in the grates. And poppy flowers underwater. Sealed in. Sealed in. So no place to go but forward. Is that a gap? No, that's just a pipe. What if I don't look at him? If I just stay facing away? No, I have to turn around. Do I gotta? It's a wall. It won't let me through. Okay, but for real, then what? I see. Oh, there we go. And he still marches forward. Low O2 levels may result in audio-visual aberrations. Could it go back up, though? Maybe later. Different chapter now, right? Something tells me. No manual for that. 2 more bodies to find, and 1 ID card or something. Ooh, maybe the book. Because there wasn't much else to that chapter. Far end of the hallway. And then go in the hole. Could I go up the lift? The lift does work. So for now, that's fine. Hello! Nothing here. Nope, nothing.
You're very candid when describing some circumstances. Times when you felt crippled with fear, coming across the bodies of friends and colleagues.
Yeah.
It's clear you care.
Fix me.
There's an undercurrent of detachment in the way you present some of the more difficult moments. Was that your intention?
No, I've heard that before. I just did my best to paint a clear picture. When it comes to empathy, there's no manual for that.
At this point, I'm not even surprised. It's always the same friend from the beginning. First casualty witnessed. Apparently his guilt over him plays especially hard if he keeps coming back. Angler fish. Ooh, another fishes. Spooks aside, this is pretty fun for an Ocean Geek. And who do we have here? Doll Rider. Anders, supervisor from Denmark. As much as someone could be down here, I mean rolling it together, Anders was in charge, always on the move, checking up on people in progress and writing it all down. I found him in the hallway overlooking the meadows. Did he drown? Maybe method exposure. I don't... They say the devil's in the details, but who can say? Either way, everything around here just feels off. Is that to say then, more hallucinations in the future? And just 3 more unaccounted for? And I think I missed 1 so far. Didn't I? There's 1 missing. 1 more. So yeah, if I find the other one here, that's only 1 unaccounted for then. Cool. O2's fine for now. Grabs 1 flare and whole 5 go missing from the box. Big brother is watching you. You know, I was just gonna comment that this hallway looks a bit Escherized. Deja vu. Excuse me. Oh, you methane. Always gotta do that thing you do.
I have to ask again. Was it luck?
Conditioning. Conditioning and discipline. That's how I got down there in the first place.
You ever get that feeling of deja vu?
It's about keeping tethered to the task. You don't let yourself forget about the reality around you. You can't.
Redux. Let it go. Excuse me. %3% O2 remaining. Oh no. No, let me in, let me in, let me in. There's O2 right in there. 2% O2. I had so many though. %0 remaining. That gives me a few seconds. Oh no, the cruelty of it. No! My air! Where am I? A singular room with a singular door. This guy has some wild hallucinations, I tell you what. %93%? Okay, I'll keep on then. What's your riddle? The 5-digit PIN security code. Denied. Alright, gotta find somebody then. Ooh. Who are you? 5. More poppies? No, darts. Oh. O2 is dropping now. Well, there's A5. And I can't do anything else with her. Is the code 5? %. I'm pretty sure these things are infinite charges. At least. Alright, I think I'm gonna leave before I get nauseous again. I can't leave. I'm stuck here. If I go in and then come back out, it doesn't change. So what does it want me to do? Oh, there's a 6. Any number is important. Find the other numbers to progress. There's a 6. How do I record the 6 in his mind? 6, 6, 6, 6. It's recorded 6. 5, 5, 5, 5. Give me the 5. Record the 5. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. 1, 1, 1. 0? Are you a 0? 0. Alright, I'm a pro with this, just one number left. Cute. Cuttlefish water. Okay, so if I was a missing number, where would I be? It's 5 digits, right? I got 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I appear to be missing the first one. Zero I have already. Not seeing anything else here. I really feel like I have to analyze everything from every angle just to find it. Like, the one inside the locker wouldn't have seen if it wasn't for the exact right angle at the exact right position. 50%. It's alright. Just a fish. Interact with what? Three. 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 So, I've got my interface back. Does that mean the room is going to normalize? Where'd the corpse go? Oh, there she is. Things still weird? Okay. Server room, get those Sapa pings in, please, for real this time. It's alright, Sapa ping, I still love you.
You saw terrible things. And even if you made it to the surface, you couldn't count on being rescued. I mean, I'd have lost my mind. Did you ever feel like you were losing it, just a little?
No. When they found me, I'd been floating on the surface for
Oh,
at least 5
Kenny.
hours. I talked with therapists and trauma experts for months. Said I was hiding the hurt. But it's not true. I made mistakes down there, yes, but did I lose my mind? No. No way.
Okene Halima, rig manager from Germany. Halima was determined to make her family proud. The first female rig manager I've encountered, maybe the best. And now here she is. Knife in one hand, pills in the other. Heartbreaking. But there's an undeniable dignity in accepting the inevitable, refusing to bargain. The youngest among us. And she didn't try to run. Like a captain going down with a ship. Still, I can't imagine any parent taking pride in this kind of resolve. Not when it ends like this. Well, so Mactis or Rax? I missed one of them. And the last one's up ahead. What else all is missing from this chapter? Nothing more than a book or something. Not a book, like a card or something. Oh, is that it? Is that the next chapter? With nothing in it. Alright, let's explore here first then. Maybe I should have gone up early on then. Oh, just a bathroom. Can't be anything in the bathroom. Okay, for real, just how long was I out? Just a flare. Because these things take time to grow, don't they? I mean, heck, that's a whole coral down there. And corals take ages to grow, even just one fan coral. That's polyps that's gotta settle, and then grow, and then settle season after season. Oh wait, air, 65%. Compass 2, Compass 2, Compass 1. So they did see me in Compass 1 then. Methane pipes, everything's okay at least. For now. And then she's talking, do you regret what you did? Environmental, ecological implications and consequences. I'm gonna have to blow the whole thing, aren't I? Hey, buddy. Left or right? Left it is. Whoa, hello. Ah! No fair teleporting guilts. Nope, 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 nope. Ah, what? Oh no. Freedom! Ghost buddy to the rescue!
This entire experience is defined by the fact that you came back alone. Your story started with 20 people, but ends with one. So when it comes to telling those stories, you're the only one who can.
Yeah. There's a responsibility to get things right. For the record.
Door. Thank you, door. Either I've been out for 10 hours, or things just got even more shattered memories on me. Oh no, what if the methane ghost guilts are in this world too? %, O2 already. Ugh. And poppies. So I'm clearly not in the right mind then. Is it even still February the 2nd? In a second, ghosts. I'll get to you all later. Guy needs to breathe. Alright, I'll come join my dead friends again. Maybe this is the end. Because we are kind of running out of chapters. It's just for the record. And then blank is probably epilogue or credits. And if there's poppies here, and poppies have very clear symbolism in European folklore. And all the haunting ad suits now falling apart. Plot to the surface time? Unlimited thrust enabled. Ah, ghost friend. I could hug you. I could kiss you if it wasn't for this ad suit. What is that? A skeletal person? Or a frozen person, I mean. No, up we go. Away from the icy colds. I think this bit might be metaphorical. And still being haunted at. Thrust away, fool!
All good. Let's try in reverse.
Oh, that's a callback. Down to the tutorial.
Welcome back, my friend.
Aw, way back to the beginning. Where am I? Rest in peace, Russ.
Hey. You alright? Come on, let's get back to the head.
Is this still in my head?
Welcome back to Open Air. I'm Emily Kaler. If you're just joining us, my guest is Kip Mattis, sole survivor of the Oceanova disaster. His first book, Hell or High Water, is a harrowing account of his ordeal. Earlier, we talked about the life aquatic, escaping the flooded habitat, and being lost on the seafloor inside a half-ton titanium diving suit.
Which one was Russ again? That was the first one, wasn't it? The one we watched die right in front of us way at the beginning. Thielen, Russell Andrew, yeah.
Kip, I know this might not be easy, but I'd like to talk about the end. Can you read that for us?
Yeah. The list is getting shorter. The hatch opens with its usual reluctance, flooding the room with light. The pod is there. I'm going home. Tomorrow I'll be the sole survivor. But for now, I'm not alone.
Prep in progress.
How did you feel when you figured it out?
At that point, and that close, I was running on fear. So when I saw another suit in the room, it's almost
Another
too much to
suit?
process. I
Begging your
couldn't
pardon?
believe that it was...
Virgil? Is that you?
Virgil made it, just like me.
How did you get? I thought everyone was...
Only I'm locked inside the pod and he's locked out.
Oh.
Can you hear me? I can't stop the launch. There's no override.
He's not coming back,
Oh, God. I'm sorry.
and that's on me.
We're playing Mattis then. And watching
So are you
Virgil
saying
escape.
that if you did something differently, that
Or no?
Virgil
Other way
would have
around?
lived?
Hold on.
That's right.
Wait, hold on. Who?
Until I saw
Wait,
him.
which? What?
Fear in his eyes. I thought I was the only one. It was a bad call.
This can't be happening. Oh, God. I'm sorry.
AVAC pod is launching. That's a good thing, isn't it?
No.
Is it not good to launch the pod? The no knows that we're not in it? And then Soma ending. Humanity saved and we're down here in the ocean. Well, there's a twist. Well, holes are holes.
You didn't kill him.
Really? Who did? Bad luck? I'm responsible. Look, I'm up here talking with you. And he's still out there.
To seek revenge. In Narcosis Part 2, The Return of Virgil. I've got no control here. I can move the camera, but movement is all on him. Achievement unlocked, the Wanderer. I don't know. I was just gonna say it's looking a bit grungy in here. But now we have things growing inside. I mean, I guess I was kind of half right then that I am a ghost. Wandering through eternally. I thought that the narrator, I was playing as him, reliving the memories, playing through his guilt, his inner demons, bringing closure for every body he finds, but no. I am the ghost, the sea ghost. Forever condemned to wander around, asking who turned out the lights. So, do I just wander forever now? No, it's fading. Even eternity comes to an end.
Kip, it's been more than a year since all this happened. You wrote a book and told your story. Are you ready to be done?
Yeah. It's time to move on. Get myself working again.
Kip Mattis, thank you so much for spending time with me today.
Thanks for having me, Emily.
Database updated. Ooh. Open air unlocked? Does that mean I have full oxygen to just roam around? Do what I want to explore? Oh no. Oh, that was Magnus's watch that we found too. Oh, open airs or just open air? Oh, that's something then. I hadn't realized when I got this watch that it was for the other half of the main character. Of the Deuteragonist? Whichever. Kipling Mattis was born in 1980 in Lompoc, California. He graduated from California Polytechnic State University in 2002 with Bachelor of Applied Science degrees in Computer and Mechanical Engineering. Before joining the Oceanova Initiative, he worked on numerous energy research and engineering projects. Mr. Mattis currently lives in Berck-sur-Mer off the coast of France. Hell or High Water, Surviving Ocean Nova is his first book. And our character, our doomed to die character. Grandfather's diving career ended before I was born. But even though I knew the stories by heart before learning how to read or write, I have just 2 memories of him in water. In the first, I'm old enough to walk, but just learning to ride. We stopped to picnic in a scarlet field. A small pond catches my eye, and then I'm falling. I'm going to drown, I'm sure of it. 2 seconds later, his hand's on mine, pulling me up. The next day, I start learning to swim. Diver's knife. I'm 11 again. In my dreams, grandfather shakes me from my sleep. Silently, I help him don the tools of his trade. So frail, a husk. The copper helmet alone should be too heavy to bear. But somehow, between my bedroom and the beach, the ragged suit restores the ragged man. At the water's edge, he puts a finger to his lips, then points to the knife at his waist. An antique that's lost its luster, its edge. With a strength and purpose never seen, but always known, he cuts the ties that binds us, then strides into the sea. Aww. So the green glowy ghost that's been guiding me this whole time is Grandpa then. Hence the old diving apparatus. Well, that only leaves then Rax unaccounted for, and everybody else's relics, because I've only found a few. Battery 12%. Parts 1, 2, 3, 4 in all. From KQDB in Minneapolis. Open Air is the award-winning interview show delivering revealing one-on-one conversation with luminaries from the fields of arts and literature, business and politics, science and technology, sports and entertainment. Hosted by Emily Collar, the weekday program is one of the longest-running and most popular shows in public national radio. Is that true? Aren't many matches. Ah, you fooled me, bamboozled me. How could you, Lore? How could you? Okay, so what am I missing? Found everything here. Missing a ZS thing. And for the record. Huh. That wasn't just to chase from all the frozen ghosty guys, was it?
This entire experience is defined by the fact that you came back alone. Your story started with 20 people, but ends with 1.
Do I just shove my nose in everything till I
So
find
when
it?
it comes to telling those stories, you're the only one who can.
Yeah. There's a responsibility to get things right. For the record.
If I was a secret thing, clocks, the clocks in the books from before. So if I was a small rectangular ZZ thing, where would I be? ZS thing? ZS thing. In here, maybe? No, not in here. That's for later. Could I go out the window? Retrieve ID, but I already have. That's old news. Nothing's down here, I don't think. If I start off on this side, can I reach oxygen? I can reach oxygen. What about flares? Could flares help against this icy stuff? It doesn't seem so. Anything in here? Object. A, got it. Whose is this? For John Bernardo. Zimbabwean banknote. Achievement, decoy octopus. Another country heard from. For JB, this is both a traveler's trophy and some kind of a joke about the folly of pursuit of wealth. And if he didn't quite get it, he's happy to explain. The Castillo Bros in a nutshell. Conversation starters, devil's advocates, practical jokers just not on the job. Decent, genuine guys, whether you got it or not. Don't worry, JB. I'll try not to spend it all in one place. See, so everyone has something. I'm just missing all those somethings. One thing's here, 3 things there. A whole whopping load of everything in Chapter 6. A mere what and follow procedure. Ooh, what followed procedure, that was... That was a hike, wasn't it? The big, nauseous open field hike.
Sorry, can you repeat the question?
I was hoping you'd talk about the moment when you realized that the ones you collided with were, in fact, the ones you were trying to save.
It was horrible. I mean, the odds of us finding them in the first place were
Collided with.
poor. I sure as
Oh,
hell
that
didn't
changes
expect to run into
everything.
them. I don't know. I mean, I never found out
The
who was in
other half of the wreck. He means us.
Not alive anyway.
I thought that was a perspective of me in this sub, having just crashed into them in that sub, not knowing who's in it until we get to that end and find who was in it. We found his watch on the crash site. That's right, his watch, but no body. Ah, dude. Oh, that's clever. But he means that he never found my body on the wreck. Because they crashed into us, bumped off. Wow. Well, you know what though? This almost makes it seem the whole game is worth a replay. Because I didn't pick up on them starting to refer to him as Kip in the narration. I figured out pretty early that we were playing as Virgil. But here I thought it was Virgil's narration from the start to the end. And no, it turns out it's Mattis's. This whole time. So everything he talks about procedure and following the rules, and would things have worked out differently if you follow the rules? I thought that was him, who's simply doing what he has to do to survive. And now I kind of want to know what procedures weren't being followed. What hints were being given. Though, as far as completing all these things, these missing objects, and finding out the rest of the background lore, I think I'll simply call it there, and leave it for another time. I'm kind of surprised it was that short, but that's mostly because I didn't know what to expect coming into it, first time playing the game, seeing it, etc. So, as far as surprises go, that was surprisingly good. For the time being. For the time being, I'm gonna find somebody to drop a minor raid onto. Give y'all some bonus points, even if raids under 5 still don't count for anything. Oh well, that's Twitch. But gotta be generous. Duke Donuts is pretty cool, and he's playing some spooky games for Halloween. So see you all on that side. Thanks for hanging out and exploring this game for the first time for me. Big thanks again to Hibiki Fox, who I haven't seen stream in ages, but was kind enough to give this to me off a how to describe it, giveaway, raffle. Cool person. It's a shame I don't see him around anymore, but thanks all the same. And to the rest of you, enjoy the rest of your day, take care, have fun, and see you around.